What's up, boys? I'm back. Today, we are continuing our playthrough of No, I'm Not a Human. You guys seem to love the first episode of this, so of course, I had to bust out the second episode ASAP. In the first video, we learned that the sun is like fucking exploding or something, and there's these guys called the Visitors. And then we got visited by this guy. He's really weird. He looks like one of my classmates, but I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy this video more than the last one. All right. If you enjoy, please go down, leave a like, comment your favorite part, and hit that subscribe button for more. Let's try to get 50 likes on this video. You think y'all can do that? Go down and hit the like button right now. I know you want to. All right, let's hop right in. All right. We are back, boys and girls. I almost hit new game. That would have been terrible. All right. I did not miss this. Oh, right. And we found, we let the cat inside. And we found this, like, cellar place. It's so weird. Did I talk to this? Oh. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. Looks like the conversation is over. Oh. I have nothing better to do, so I'm gonna check her. Let's check your teeth. Why? I still have some baby teeth. Dad said I'm not gonna cry anymore. Well, there they are. What does it mean? Leave her alone. Okay, those aren't bloodshot. I want a drink. I don't think those teeth were perfect. Yeah. Alright, I remember talking to that guy. Obviously the guy who's telling me, like, how to kill intruders. Oh, right, this lady. My kitty's here. What more do you need? I need to test you. You test me? Ha, yes. Be sure of something. I feel like you'd be the... Ha ha ha, stare, sniff, what else? Okay, that's hair. Enjoy it? No. Well, I've got no energy now, so time to hit the hay, as the youngins say. Not really youngins, I mean, my dad says that. It appears there's a knock at the door. Oh, that's the fucking cat. Kombucha. What the fuck is... Kombucha saves the game. This save persists even after your current playthrough ends. My favorite drink. Don't use. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take too long. When will you return the person you took? Because he took that cool dude. Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine, if there's no other way. Don't worry, these procedures are demanding, yes, but be allowed time to rest. Oh, ew, I hate that lady. Good thing you're taking her. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Received one FEMA notice. Oh, so you're still holed up here, I see. What do you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? I don't like this guy. He just reminds me of one of my... He reminds me of one of my classmates. He's like one of those weird kids, and he's got that smell. It just fucking burns your fucking eyeballs and nose hairs. Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? Ah! The only thing that you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life's changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. What does that mean? Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who... Ah! What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. How did you know about the cat? I see further than most. A gift I was given. I don't see all, but you... I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's going to happen? I can't say much more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we're on the right path. I hope to see you again soon. Alright, that was 3 people, so I don't think anyone else... Oh, wow. A fourth person? Wow. Oh, I thought no one was home. It's so quiet here at night. Good evening. May I come in? Were you watching the house? What? No, don't be silly. It's simply rare for a full house to be so silent at night. Usually you can hear some kind of drunken shouting, or crying, or screaming. Who are you? I'm a surgeon. I used to operate on the sick. Our ward was always short on funding, so I often ended up handling patients with conditions outside my specialism. And now, the hospitals are gone, so I can just wander and help where I can. If you let me in, I can tell you what happened to the hospitals. Come in. Thank you. I sure hope I can help someone here. Did we get into somebody else? Yep. Enough! Stop fidgeting and stand still. Anybody else? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Let's see what the news says. Smells like someone died tonight? Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe there are abnormally high solar activity to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in the fight against the visitors. Aura Film Photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Okay. The fuck? Okay, so fucking my grandma just like flew past me. Okay, before I... Okay, so they killed the girl. What the fuck? Okay, so I'm listening. Why is there blood on his lamp coat? Hand over a FEMA notice. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. I'm listening. What happened to the hospitals? Oh, it was awful. Once things started to go wrong, people rushed into the hospitals. Everyone was desperate to know if they were a visitor. We tried to explain that we didn't really know how to test for that, but nobody would listen. They kept pushing and shoving, making it impossible to treat those who were actually sick. And in the end, FEMA showed up and, well, they decided the crowds were a threat to outbreak containment. So they took all the patients to quarantine zones, and the hospitals, well, they just shut down. So FEMA put you out of work? To tell you the truth, after the hospitals closed their doors, I went to triage, whatever, at one of the quarantine zones. So why would you do that? I wanted to keep helping people. It's my calling. I just couldn't walk away from that. Baby, no, forgive me. I'm not just ready to talk about that just yet. I see. Seems like FEMA's kind of getting a bad rap for time. Okay, stay sharp. Any of us could be a visitor. So what's the story? You got me that beer? Yes, give him the beer. That'll do, kid. Like I said, I hold my I was holed up in my cabin, keeping myself to myself. Then one day, this fella gone showed up. Alright, he was pale and shaken up, like he'd seen death itself. No clue how we got that deep into the woods. It didn't look like no hiker I'd seen before, so I told him to beat it. He tried to break through the window, but I told him I had a rifle and that sent the varmint running. Figured that'd be the last I saw of him. And then what? I was sure I'd never see a hair or hide of him again, but later he done found me. But I'll save that tale for another time. Let me guess, you'll open up if there's a beer involved? You're sharp, I'll give you that, kid. I don't speak unless it matters. So bring me that beer tomorrow and I'll tell you how it ends. They fucking killed the girl. Okay, so I just realized something. Alright, so I just realized something from the doctor's dialogue, that people were getting tested to see if they were a visitor. So they don't know if they're a visitor or not. That's just something that like, people don't know if they're a visitor or not. Well, obviously some do, like that one big tall, like fucking, you know the guy I'm talking about, and that one guy had to have known. I'll put a picture of him. He was like very obviously a visitor in the last video. So they just don't know if they're a visitor or not. So like they're not even trying to deceive me. I wasted it last episode. Fuck me. Alright. Yep. I feel like the next time that, kind of because he said it, but the next time that tall lanky dude comes, bad things are gonna happen no matter what. Why, hello there, dear boy. It sounded like oh, what the fuck? It's on fire. Also, it sounded like I got a Steam achievement. Who are you? Oh, I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. Mushrooms? Never mind me right now. But never mind me right now. The mycelium told me there's something very troubling. Oh, yes. The mushroom festival is upon us. And time, dear boy. Slipping through our fingers. So please, listen carefully and heed my words well. Mycelium? Yes, I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand. They speak in their strange own way. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to one another. I learned to hear them by studying the Book of Smiles, but that's what they told me last. Well, let's say it's not good. They spoke of the Mushroom Festival drawing near, and that, my dear boy, is no good at all. No. The Book of Smiles? It's a special book. The most special in the world, in fact. It'll tell you what must be done. But I'm afraid there's no time to read it all. It's a big book, and time's not on our side. So I just tore the most important page. So I just tore out the most important pages. Here, my boy, take them. Alright, I'll take the damn pages from the Book of Smiles. There's a good lad. Give him a read when you have a quiet minute, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I will be back once you've got everything sorted, so get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. So everything's on fucking fire. Holy shit. Wow. Only one person. That's weird as fuck. Smells like someone died tonight. What? Reports of civil unrest are coming from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, female forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and wait for further instructions. And remember, support FEMA. Enjoy the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. Okay, we need to find out who... It better not be the fucking hunter. No! One of yous is the visitor. Where's the kid? Where's the kid? So stuffy in here. Didn't you have a kid with you? Huh? He's around. He probably just wandered off somewhere. I need to know where my other kids went. I need to test you. I need to test... Photo. Okay. those dirty? He seems like a nice old man, though. No, this is how they're gonna fuck with me. They're gonna make me like the person I'm about to shoot. Alright. One last try. I'm gonna check his teeth. Fuck. Yeah, alright. Those are perfect. I just skipped the dialogue where he operated on a dentist. This is my play. Tonight I'm gonna bring more people in because if I shoot him now and he's not a visitor, that would leave one visitor with me and I cannot shoot them. And I feel like if I have only one visitor in, that tall lanky dude will come and kill me because like that person's a visitor. They're like on his side because they're visitors. But if I bring more people in, they only kill one person per night. So like I'll still have people inside. Okay, so I'm gonna leave him alone. Here's the play. Let's see if the play works. Is it just me or did the music slow down? Hey buddy, got room in for a stand-up guy like me? What the hell happened to you? Nothing too crazy. I just got kicked out of my mother-in-law because I threw a FEMA guy out of the house. Now she's scared they'll come knocking. Gotcha, didn't I? Messing with you, buddy. I don't even have a mother-in-law. I ain't even married. Which means I'm free to hit up the bar and if you ever feel like grabbing a drink. You sound kind of tipsy. Have you been drinking? Had myself a king's breakfast this morning. Sticking to my buddy's meal plan. Beer for breakfast and wine for dinner. Tasty, healthy, even counts as dieting if you do it right. I mean, feast your eyes on this body. Ugh. Hey, relax. I'm just pulling your leg again. Don't hold it against me. These days, a good laugh is all we got. And why not drown our misery a little? Dealing with everything going on sober is just too much. But jokes aside, you let me in, buddy? Come in. Thanks a ton. I'll be all alone otherwise. Hey, has a girl in a poncho with purple hair been by here? We don't have anyone in here that... we don't have anyone like that in here. She's my daughter. I haven't been able to find her since all this shit started. We're supposed to leave this place. Then that abnormal heat wave hit. I passed out and when I woke up, no one was home. No note, no trace.
No dick, no balls.
My daughter just vanished. Where do you want to go? Somewhere FEMA can't reach us. Far away from here, basically. I see they're kind of looking for me because I know too much about them. Maybe those bastards took my daughter, maybe not. If they did, they won't touch her. It's me they want. Just let me crash for a couple days until Vima leaves the area. Then I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. I'll even tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors came from. Come in! Thanks. There aren't many people left today who could actually hear folks out. People like you are the ones who will make it through this nightmare. Because you and I, we're immortal. Yeah! I'm immortal golden, bitches! Ah! Thank you guys so much for watching. Nah, I'm kidding. Oh, I just got another. Hey, can you let me in, pal? Who are you? I'm a fireman. I got caught out in the sun while we were fighting forest fires today. The thick smoke prevented us from getting completely burned alive, but it was horrible. The trees, they went up like matchsticks. I've never seen anything like it. Smoldering an animal carcass covered on the forest floor. Why aren't you in a hospital? Hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. That's right, that old guy. Hard to get treatment when you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. If I had been better off putting those fires and dying out there with my buddies, I don't have much time left anyway. Come in. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us a slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone, but why go if everyone who does end up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. I received another FEMA notice. Seems like no one else is coming tonight. Alright, time to see who dies. Oh, no one died! Yeah! Good afternoon, here's the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. ... Silence is a harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse is the emptiness, is the rinning. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls for us all. What the fuck? Filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in the webs of wax. An infertile nest where visitors thrive. Tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Cerumen inudens. That's... I think that... Latin. ... Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of court's disposal. Alright, I gotta fucking... Okay, what the fuck? Oh god, it's so goddamn hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. God, I just feel so bad for that guy. Honestly, I think shooting him might be the better way out. I'm listening. How come you're still out at the quarantine zones? Why do you ask? Are you trying to find out why I don't trust FEMA? Let's start with a hypothesis. Do you believe the visitors are some kind of virus? No, but I don't really know what they really are. I understand, sadly. I don't know what the visitors truly are either. But one thing I can tell you for certain is they're not a virus. Have you ever seen someone who seemed perfectly fine just moments ago suddenly changed, turned into a visitor right before your eyes? Exactly, there hasn't been a single case like that. You need to understand, FEMA is not in control of this situation, they only pretend they are. They shut down hospitals and sent everyone to quarantine zones, but for what? Are they helping people? Has anyone ever come out cured? FEMA simply herded people together, locked them away, and now they're free to do whatever they please. So why do you work for FEMA then? I couldn't just sit by and watch people be killed one by one. That's why I joined FEMA, to help those poor souls escape the quarantine zones. I examined them, made my diagnosis, and I forged documents so they could walk free. What incident? There's an incident in the zone where I was stationed. The sun was just coming up. I was heading home when one of the female officers called out to me. That moment, my heart started pounding. My knees nearly gave out. Barked at me to turn around, and I had already made my peace with God. He aimed his rifle at my legs and told me not to move. He kept staring at me, and then he demanded I stick out my tongue and to check if I was a visitor. And I did, terrified he'd shoot me otherwise. Then he laughed, said I must be a lousy quack if I didn't even know the tongue isn't a sign. I've never been so afraid in my life. In that moment, I wasn't thinking of saving, anyone or anything. I simply ran like a coward. The shame of it, it's unbearable. How can't I look at myself in the mirror knowing I left those poor people behind? But you can still help people. I'm afraid I can't. I left all my instruments behind at the quarantine zone. I'm useless now. I know you were hoping for a treatment, but what can an old man like me do with nothing but his bare hands? I'm sorry if I let you down, son. I'm afraid I'm powerless against a visitor threat. Don't worry. You can stay anyway. Thanks for understanding it. It does make this way to feel a little lighter. I imagine Fina would have uncovered the false reports sooner or later. Still, I can't shake the thought that I could have saved more people if only I'd been a little braver. I fear that the guilt will haunt me for the rest of my days. Damn! There we go. There's too much lore to him to think that he's actually a visitor. Like, for them. I'm already Why does he look like a white Mike Tyson? Hey, buddy, what's on your... Aw, he looks even worse in color. How's it going? Feeling just fine, buddy. Took a peek inside your fridge. By the way, man, if I knew you had that much beer. How'd you score it anyway? Your uncle work at a brewery or something? That's kind of fucky because my uncle does work at a brewery. That kind of fucks with me, you know? But whatever, you can keep your secrets. What a mess, huh? In a different world, we could be drinking cold ones, watching the big game. You'd even meet... You okay? What? Oh, forget it. It's fine. That's... Man, I'm just dying for a drink. What did you mean when you said we're... Well, if you could shoot yourself in the head and see if you... Well, you could shoot yourself in the head and see for yourself if you want, but I recommend against doing that if I were you. Of course, we're not in the way you're thinking. After death, we reincarnate and live again, then we die once more and the cycle of rebirth continues on. I know how that sounds, but if you'd seen what I'd seen, you'd understand. Maybe the visitors were once human, then reborn. I can't say for sure, but I don't know how this shit works. I'm certain nature keeps plenty of secrets from us. But I find my daughter one day. I'm not sure if I'll do it in this life or the next, but I will, because we never truly die. Inspirational. Truly inspirational day we have had. Oh, starting to run low. I don't know how many, like, days we actually play of this. I don't know if this is, like, sit and survive as many days as you can. Or if there's, like, a certain amount of days. Hospitality day. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony, a place that used to be my hometown. Yeah, because that's my fucking fault. How long is this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us, and this will all be over before you know it. So, what now? We need people. 2 to be precise. It'll speed things up. This is all for the best. Fine. If it helps. Remember, help us, help you. Thank you for understanding. We'll bring these 2 people back before you know it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god. And we'll handle the visitors. Oh, you fucking won't. Yes! Your house is perfect. I can feel it. Yes, and it's mine. That is correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned, some dragged out and executed. Death's taken a liking to you. Yes. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new fate, the orators of a hallowed doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There is no going back. So what is it you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it. Yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Oh, fuck. Watch over my people. Remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. I don't... Okay, heads, tails. Hey Siri, flip a coin. Heads. You see it. Alright, thanks Siri. You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come while you sleep. They'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay. Yes, I doubt it shall take very long. Okay, what am I getting myself into with that guy? Keep your oh my god, what the fuck? Are those fingers? What the fuck? Keep your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Why the fuck would I be a visitor? Am I a visitor? I don't want to show you my teeth. Because I'm a visitor. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth. My neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. Okay, so you're basically the Punisher. Let me guess. Is that a broom in your hands? That's a funny way of looking at it. Sure, it's a broom. I could sweep away the filth with my bare hands, but this just makes it easier. The most effective way, though. Lock them up in your house and torch it. And anyone who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats? Anything I should keep an eye out for? Half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol? If he's talking about the guy, then yeah. Just one? Half-naked? Wasn't any wearing protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk... Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You got my attention. I'll be back again. Damn, I kind of wanted to let him in my house. That guy... Okay, so in the first video, I talked about a guy with a very long torso. That guy's the exact opposite. That guy's torso is short as fuck! Hello there. Hello there. Tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you? Trust me with what exactly? No, I'm not with FEMA. Oh, good. That means I can trust you. You see, the standard FEMA protocol that agents disclose their affiliation when asked. They're required to. So if you say you're not with them, you must be telling the truth. This is a Breaking Bad This is a Breaking Bad reference. Okay, so... Okay, I think that's what this is referencing. So you say you're not with them, you must be telling the truth, Which means I can share something big with you. What do you... Better not be your fucking penis. What are you talking about? Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall in front of your eyes. Election rigging. Proof the moon landing was fake. Government mind control. Through fast food. And yes, really. And finally, the truth behind those potato flavored chips. What does that even mean? They're an abomination of science! Fuck yeah, come in, dude. I knew I could trust you. Yeah, dude. I want to hear more from this guy. I wonder if he has a podcast. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told. Alright, that seems like everyone. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Holy crap, I've been playing for a long ass time again, dude. So, I think I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I've been playing for another, like, hour. I really hope you guys enjoyed that, because I certainly did. This is getting really fun. If you guys enjoyed, please go down, leave a like, comment your favorite part, and hit that subscribe button for more. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and stay hydrated.